And we're back.
Kyle is famous.
And you said that you think the laser claymore goes in the blade-shaped hole in the rusty box?
It's gotta be.
Alright. I don't think that's it, but I also hope that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, so we die, we get out of bed, we become a ghost. Where? It's in the hallway.
Yeah.
Because isn't the closet where the rusty box is?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the hallway first. Check the locked door, float through, go inside, take Claymore, go back to hallway, back to bedroom, open the closet, inspect rusty locker.
Insert laser
It
claymore.
is that!
Cool.
So why does a laser sword go to an old rusty container?
I don't know.
Like, it feels like there's a technological gap here.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel like it fits. Screw it, whatever.
Kyle took the laser claymore in his hand and slid it into the hole on the top of the box.
Sure.
The box began to rumble slowly, but then it shook harder and harder. Suddenly, with a snap, the box lid came loose.
Also, we've already lost our timer.
Yeah. Kyle, giddy with excitement, grabbed the box to drag it into the light. With much sweating and pulling, Kyle slowly inched the box out of his closet. He began to giggle and drool.
Okay.
Soon, the box had been transported into the middle of the room. Kyle clasped his hands together and gripped the lid on either side. With a tug, it tumbled to the floor, revealing the contents of the box. There was nothing inside.
Awesome.
Kyle was incredibly disappointed. This had been an opportunity for him, a way to find something new, a way to break up the routine. Suddenly, Kyle was struck with an unquenchable feeling of boredom about his life. Kyle jumped to his feet and burst outside, hungry to find anything that could give his day a feeling of interest. We forgot clothes. Painfully,
Jesus.
Kyle started grabbing at anything he could reach, smashing it into his face to see what it could possibly do for him.
Again, I'm going to bring up the fact that we have a lot of physical interactivity for a ghost.
Rocks, benches, people, squirrels, the ground itself fell into Kyle's grasp, but soon his energy began to wane. Slowly, sadly, Kyle made his way back to his apartment, quietly grabbing small items off the ground and rubbing them against himself.
Jesus.
Kyle slowly sank into his bed, as bored as when he had left earlier that day. He looked at the ceiling, feeling hollow. The day had been very hard. As he slowly fell asleep, Kyle wondered what he could possibly do tomorrow to inspire a new sense of interest in his life. He didn't know it then, but tomorrow, Kyle would try something new.
Wow. Unlocked Kyle as Hotdog?
Kyle is Hotdog.
I'm sorry, what?
I have no idea.
So is that something in the menu, or is that, like, in the...
Check the menu, see if we've unlocked
the menu.
anything.
Bonus stories?
Yeah.
Chad Shakespeare Crash?
Enjoy these curated stories from the Kyle community. Okay.
Oh, that's kind of neat. But yeah, that's not, huh.
Kyle woke up.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
famous.
yeah. Okay. Change jobs!
Oh. Okay.
Okay, then.
New.
So, should we continue on this path, or change jobs?
Let's change jobs. Just see what happens.
Change jobs. And, oh my god. We're becoming a hot dog salesman, apparently.
I bet we can unlock more jobs as we go.
Maybe?
Kyle lay in bed for a moment, thinking about the day ahead.
Oh my goodness.
He would produce another episode of his long-running show. Yes. Kyle thought about making breakfast, the same breakfast he'd been making for the past 9 years. Kyle thought about the clothes he would wear. They had not changed for a long time. Kyle waited for something new and interesting to enter his head, something fresh, something exciting. Kyle continued to wait. Nothing came to mind. In a sudden moment of inspiration, Kyle threw his covers to the ground and stepped out of bed. Kyle had made a decision. Today he would not be part of an old journey. Today would be the start of something new. Kyle walked over to his desk, opened the middle drawer. He slowly removed an ancient, withered stick of meat.
Pretty sure you're supposed to dispose of that when you're done.
Today, Kyle planned to make good on his childhood passion, the career he had abandoned to become a talk show host. Kyle looked caringly at the crusty hot dog in his hand. Then he smiled. Then he bent his lips downward, and slowly sucked the hot dog into his mouth and down into his stomach.
That's disgusting.
Kyle had become a hot dog vendor. He must now prepare for his first day running a hot dog stand.
Fucking what? Oh, we have a new... Oh, dear.
There we go.
Okay.
Kyle exited his bed and took a quick glance around the bedroom.
So we're
Get dressed.
essentially back to the beginning, but with a different occupation.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
So we should get dressed.
Oh,
Hot
dear.
dog suit.
Oh boy.
I love everything about this. Kyle put on his hot dog suit, which he made by stitching hot dogs together when he was a child.
When he was how old? Okay, you know what? This sounds...
Is that dumpy man going to chew on the suit, or is he going to go back to the room?
I don't know, because it feels like... God, that's just gross. Should we chew on it? It might make us incredibly sick. Or it might result in us not having an outfit to wear. Chewing on it is very appealing.
Do it.
Chew on it.
Feeling fairly hungry, Kyle bent over and took a large bite of his suit. He felt refreshed. It wasn't enough. Kyle continued to eat his clothing.
Oh no.
Soon, Kyle had eaten most of the suit. The chunks that were left were enough to act as clothes, but barely.
So that was breakfast as well.
Yeah, Kyle felt satisfied. The hot dogs had nourished him greatly, functionally giving him more time in his day.
I'm back to 30 hours.
Hell yeah!
Alright, so...
Sit at the desk, see what...
Yeah, what's at the desk?
Kyle made his way over to the desk and sat down.
Damn it. Alright.
Kyle searched through the desk to find more hot dogs that he could sell. But Kyle had moved his hot dog stash somewhere else. He shut the drawers, empty-handed. Kyle made his way over to his desk and sat down.
The room? Should we try scavenge?
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
Kyle started looking around for hot dogs. He crawled around, spreading layers of mold to the side
Oh,
with
right,
his
we
hands.
found that.
Couldn't find any hot dogs, but instead found a pile of love letters he had written in high school.
Oh, goodness.
Kyle pocketed the envelopes and got back to his feet.
Yeah, let's
Maybe
go
they're in
ahead.
the kitchen?
That's what I'm thinking. Kitchen. Think about hot dogs? Can't I check or open fridge? Should I think about hot dogs?
Try it.
I feel like thinking isn't gonna...
Being in the kitchen gave Kyle a massive amount of hot dog-related nostalgia. He stood still, pondering.
Huh. I almost wonder if continue thinking is gonna make him suddenly remember
Yeah.
where a stash is.
Kyle continued to think about hot dogs. Kyle still continued to think about hot dogs. Kyle thought about their flavor. He thought about how different brands tasted different. Kyle thought about hot dog texture and their feeling in his hand. Kyle was still thinking about hot dogs. Kyle's skin began to dissolve its bonds and melt from standing still
Jesus
too long.
fucking Christ, that took a turn!
Kyle began to spread across the floor, creating small puddles through the kitchen. Kyle's jaw caved, causing the top of his head to slowly drop backwards and point towards the ceiling. Kyle sunk lower and lower. His height soon was half of what it was before. Chunks of skin fell to the ground. Kyle's fingers and legs fell off, dissolving into drops of ooze as they dropped. Kyle was a large puddle of melted skin with bumps where his main features used to be. Kyle's atoms had lost all of their bonds. He had turned into nothing more than a meat-based soup. Kyle stopped thinking about hot dogs and moved on with his day. Kyle walked to the center of the kitchen. Maybe open the fridge.
Let's
and
open
check
the
for hot
fridge and
dogs.
see if search fridge for hot dogs.
Kyle searched through the fridge, trying to find hot dogs. His search turned up nothing. Kyle was not surprised. He never stored meat in his refrigerator. Damn it.
Well,
Kyle made his way to the street corner.
so I don't have a whole lot of hot dogs, if any, and I seem to be a meat-based soup.
Lovely. After a long day of prep, Kyle felt very ready for his first outing as a hot dog salesman.
Am I? Am I very ready? Because I don't feel
Kyle
like...
started to unpack his things on the corner of the street. Unpack love letters.
This is,
In for a penny, in for a pound. We've been hitting all the other blue options.
Fuck it.
As Kyle was unpacking, his hand brushed the old love letters he had picked up earlier. He stopped. Something tugged at Kyle's heart. These letters were a piece of himself. These letters were a piece of history. Kyle realized it was time to give these letters to their original, intended recipients.
Imagining I go to the first person, and it's like, Kyle, I would love you, but you're a meat-based soup, wearing shreds of a hot dog costume.
And a suspect phone.
Oh yeah, oh god, I forgot we still had the phone that I bit with my teeth.
Kyle looked at the top letter of the stack. It was addressed to Abigail, a girl Kyle had liked during high school. Abigail had moved to the other side of the city with her husband a few years ago, but Kyle was willing to make the trip.
Oh, and she's already married, lovely.
Kyle skipped away to Abigail's house, letter in hand. It wasn't that Kyle liked Abigail anymore. It wasn't that he missed her. To Kyle, this was more important than that. After an hour of walking, Kyle finally reached Abigail's front door. With excitement in his heart, Kyle took a breath and knocked on the door. Abigail opened it. "Kyle," she said, smiling, "what are you doing here? It's been so long." "Abby," said Kyle, "I have something I want to read to you." Kyle took the letter to Abigail, clutched in his hand, and opened it for the first time in 14 years. "Dear Abby," he read, "I feel funny when I look at you. Sometimes I think about you when I lie awake at night, but also sometimes not, but that's less often.
You got a real way with words.
I also talk about you constantly to everyone when you're not around, but it's not always good things. Sometimes I also steal your lunches when you're not looking and keep them in a drawer at my house to look at when I'm bored.
Kyle, you may want to talk to someone about this.
I want you to promise me something, Abby." Kyle looked at Abby meaningfully. "Promise you like me. You like
me. Like school kids would say?
Yeah. And if you do like me, please show me by shoving live fish down your throat as a sign of dedicate..." Abigail shut the door.
Nailed it.
Kyle looked up from the letter and stopped reading. He looked at the door in front of him. He realized that Abigail probably had something to do, so he decided to leave her the letters to read later.
Oh no.
Kyle pressed the letters against the door and pushed firmly. He took a nearby rock and drove it through the papers into the door so Abigail could not miss them.
Oh boy.
With evening dawning, Kyle went home, satisfied that he had finished an old chapter of his life. When Kyle got home, he realized that he loved writing letters to Abigail.
Oh no.
He decided that he would continue to do so every day and make her his pen pal. Kyle fell asleep with a smile. It had been a good day.
Oh boy.
Kyle got a pen pal.
Kyle has gotten creepy as fuck.
Kyle is Hotdog.
Oh no. I'm already not liking the hot dog path.
Ooh. This game goes places.
Oh yeah. This is Wait, hold on. Day end. I'm in a street corner. Man. Okay, let's just go to more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We didn't acquire any hot dogs. Why am I going to an orphanage for the hot dogs?
Oh no.
Why am I going to the orphanage?
Kyle decided it would be best to go find some hot dogs at the local orphanage.
Damn right, it's best
To boost their monthly income, the local orphanage ran several fundraisers that gave services to the city. Kyle subscribed to one such service. Volunteers would mash the orphans' toys and dead pets together and distribute the paste from a faucet behind the orphanage.
I'm sorry, what? Fucking excuse me?
Residents of the city could pay a subscription fee to use the faucet for a certain period of time every day. Kyle had become a regular paste subscriber to get cheap food, juice, or glue, depending on what he needed.
Oh no.
Kyle walked behind the orphanage and swung open the faucet, hoping today's slurry was suitable to make hot dogs from. For a moment, nothing came out. But then, with a loud burst, the faucet started spewing out orphans.
Oh.
The orphans had staged an uprising and were escaping through the faucet.
Fucking what?
Finally free to the world, the orphans rushed forward, crushing Kyle beneath their feet. The orphans knew exactly what their plan was to be. They wasted no time putting it into action. Several orphans quickly constructed a large building. Others called their contracts in the marketing industry. Within minutes, orphans had constructed a large hot dog restaurant. Immediately, denizens of the city began flooding through its doors to buy hot dogs.
Excuse me, this is my racket.
It was not long before the orphans had completely taken over the local food industry. The reach of the hot dog shop increased. People stopped buying other food. Grocery stores closed. But the orphans were not finished. They soon expanded their businesses to all outlets. They monopolized insurance, retail, production, art, entertainment, and everything in
I
between.
just want to say, this game is really good about subtlety.
Stay Up Late with Kyle was taken off the air to be replaced with various orphan broadcasts. Soon, everything that Kyle was known for had been replaced with something orphan-related. Nevertheless, Kyle remained famous as the man who released the orphans and was featured in all of the orphan history books. Kyle did not sell any hot dogs.
Oh my goodness.
The orphans were prepared.
What is this fucking story?
Okay, back to the... Oh, dang, we can't go... Oh, yeah, we're set to day end. We can check one of the other places for hot dogs.
Yeah, check one. Oh my god. Okay. Good lord, this fucking game. Okay. Tech store or abandoned warehouse?
Abandoned warehouse.
Abandoned warehouse.
Kyle jumped into action, knowing time was of the essence. He turned around briefly, surveyed his surroundings, and entered the first door that he saw. Kyle found himself in the middle of a dilapidated warehouse that had not seen any humans for many, many years. The warehouse walls were plastered with a thick layer of grime, sticky from the damp air. But Kyle never saw the grime. All Kyle could see were the rats.
Oh no. Oh no.
Like a bristling ocean, rats covered every surface of the warehouse. Floor, ceiling, walls, everything in between.
Am I about to make rat dogs?
Kyle started to grab the rats with both hands and shove them into his supply pack.
I'm about to make rat dogs.
His pack filled quickly. Kyle continued stashing the rats into every open crevice. Within minutes, his pack was jam-packed with rats. Satisfied, Kyle made his way back outside. Kyle returned to his spot on the street corner. It was around the time work let out for the evening. The street was packed with pedestrians. Kyle began to wordlessly shove rats towards the passerby close to him. Most avoided eye contact and steered around him. A few looked at the rat in Kyle's hand and frowned.
Oh no.
After a few minutes of trying, Kyle became very frustrated. Kyle grabbed a nearby passerby, wrenched open their mouth, and drew a rat close to shove it down their gullet.
Are we still selling hot dogs right now?
Yes. But suddenly, Kyle had a realization. It was not the rats that were unpleasant to his customers. No, Kyle had forgotten to create a mascot.
Oh, that must have been it.
Hey, you, whispered Kyle to the man gripped in his arm. You're going to help me. Kyle took the bag of rats and dumped it over the man's head. The man was buried in the rats. They clung to his arms and legs, creating a makeshift rat suit that covered every inch of his skin. Immediately, the man began to ravenously shill Kyle's hot dog stand to the public. He waved his arms up and down, yelling for anyone and everyone to come buy a treat.
Were the people who made this game on some kind of drugs?
But there was a problem. The rats Kyle had intended to sell as hot dogs had already been repurposed. The crowds had been attracted by the mascot sadly stepped away, knowing they had lost a chance at something wonderful. Eventually, Kyle and the mascot gave up. They returned to Kyle's apartment, heads hung low.
Wait, why is this guy coming with me?
Because he's helping me. Kyle and the mascot tried several times over the next few months. Before they could get their feet underneath them, however, they were written up by the FDA for extremely, extremely unhygienic marketing. The mascot was sent to jail. Kyle, being without his partner, decided to give up for good. Kyle nor the mascot sold any hot dogs.
Oh boy.
Kyle
Okay.
created a mascot. And you get a new background.
I got a new background, apparently.
Okay. Electronic shop.
Yeah, let's try the tech shop. Okay, here we go.
Kyle decided that a local tech store would probably have hot dogs.
Oh, would they?
Kyle skipped inside, looking forward to the lovely interaction that was upon the attendant and him. The store walls were lined with electronic gadgets and apparel, important to each citizen's everyday life. Kyle was amused. He loved Techno Gym. He loved the friendly store clerks. This was a comforting place for him to be. Kyle walked straight into the employees' break room and began rummaging around for things to take with him. Within a couple of minutes, Kyle had found a healthy stash of hot dogs and a phone. Or no,
You wanna
sorry,
try
a
that
healthy
one more
stash
time?
of wallets and a phone, but no hot dogs. Bleh. Wow, my brain misread that. Kyle pushed past the circle of store clerks shouting and pounding on his back to look inside the employee fridge. Inside, Kyle found several packed lunch, half-eaten subs, and a few bottled drinks. But no hot dogs! Kyle slid his way through the crowd of employees and law officials and walked outside.
He just pushes past law enforcement.
The sun was setting, creating a soft glow in the orange sky. The birds twittered. Kyle lifted his head high and breathed in deeply. He smiled. Maybe selling hot dogs wasn't what was important. The world was lovely, shining. Kyle felt like he needed to appreciate nature. Kyle was flattened by the SWAT helicopter
Oh my
that had been called to
God.
stop his tech store rampage. Kyle had been properly stopped. Job well done. The SWAT helicopter flew away. Being now completely flat and also washable, Kyle became the first reusable source of printer paper.
What?
Companies rented Kyle for days and months at a time to help increase printer-related productivity and reduce waste. Kyle single-handedly reduced greenhouse gas production by 56%. Eventually, Kyle was replaced with an also renewable laser-engraved mold lumps. Humanity flourished. Kyle became printable.
What the fuck? What is this whole hot dog route?
I have no idea.
What is this?
Maybe you keep hot dogs in the pantry.
Maybe I keep hot dogs in the pantry. You know what? Tell you what. Do you want to keep going on this?
Let's go one more route, see what happens, go
'Cause-
from there.
Here's what I want to do. For the longest time, I've been wanting to focus on that Rachel May possibly being
Oh, yeah.
the larcenist thing.
We've gotten so far away.
Yeah, we have.
This game takes you places.
We have derailed slightly.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I want to... Okay, we could try checking the pantry to see if there's hot dogs in there.
And then try to out
And then...
Rachel.
Yeah, see if we can switch back to being a talk show host and see if we can figure out what's up with Rachel. And see
Yeah.
if we can figure out if she is indeed the larcenist. Because you did bring up those interesting points that kind of hint at her possibly being that person.
Yeah.
So we'll try that. We'll try that next time.
This'll be fun.
Will it though?
Maybe.